In this video, I am going to tell you a story about me and my father's relationship. Now, me and my father have always been very close. He's one of my best friends, but him and my mother were 18 and 22 respectively when they had me. So in a way, they were very much kids themselves. So not only were they trying to figure out how to work themselves, not only were they trying to figure out how to raise a child while growing up themselves, but they were also trying to figure out how to raise a special needs child while growing up themselves. And for the first several years, I didn't quite know how to respond to my father. So it took a few years for me to not be overwhelmed by him, because as part of my disability, as I've stated in previous videos, I have a lot of sensory type issues, and not for the first few years of my life. My dad was the trigger for a lot of those issues, but over time, my mother gradually let us build a bond and let me get used to him, so I wouldn't be so triggered by him. And over the years, I became his right-hand man, and we do a lot of things together. We share a lot of the common interests. He gave me my love for speed and fast cars and cool cameras and all of that, but he also taught me how to be honest, how to be forthright, forthcoming, the value of a good, honest, hard day's work, and the value of a good phone handshake with all feelings that a lot of people in the world do not understand. And for that, I'm very grateful. Now, one of our main interests that we share is a love for the high performance motor vehicle. And in the previous video, which I will put a link down in the description of this video, but I show you a whole bunch of pictures of us playing in our cerebral. And that really is the biggest thing that brings us together. It doesn't matter if we're bickering, because we do have disagreements and differences of opinion, like a lot of fathers and sons do. But it doesn't matter if we've been bickering, if we've been fighting, if we're pissed off with each other. As soon as we flip that switch to turn on that seatbelt and put our seatbelt on, we find our center point, and we both know that that's what we've been waiting for. So, I have sat there beside him and watched him help him build million cars, neighborhoods, to motorhomes, to cameras, to hot rods, pickups, to tractors. It's just what we do. And it's what we enjoy doing. Unfortunately, since I moved away from home, I'm not there, so we don't get to do it as much as we used to. But that still doesn't mean I'm still very involved in both my parents' life, and they are still very involved in my life. It's just not on a everyday level anymore. But they are just a phone call away. He is just a phone call away, a text message away. So there you go. But over the years, we have had some hard times as a family, because here about 10 or 12 years ago, my biological grandfather unexpectedly passed away. And that was really hard on all of us, but it was especially very hard on my father. And for several years, he caught very far down inside the bottle boots. And that was really hard for me to watch because it makes me not want to be around him much during that time because he was very, very volatile. And my dad has always been a little bit on the volatile side, but he has also been a very, very loving and supportive father, husband, and all that. So, but with time, he slowly found his way out of it, but we've mended the fences, mended the wounds, and everything's on the right track nowadays. So we still have our arguments and our disagreements, but like I said, if you give me a father and son who don't argue and don't disagree about something, I'm gonna wonder how healthy that relationship is, because when you enter my age, which I'm in my early 30s, and when you enter his age, he's in his mid-50s, you are supposed to live your own life and develop your own opinion, your own friendships and all of that, which I have done and I will continue to do in life part due to what him and my parent, him and my mother taught me how to do over the first 23 years of my life, which I'm very grateful for. But one of my dad's strongest suits is he is not afraid to sit down and talk to me like a perfectly normal human being. And just lay it all out for me. And sometimes it could be a little bit hard, it could be a little bit unpolished, but it is very powerful, and it's very to the point when he decides to do it, and I think it's a good thing because it has taught me how to stand up for myself, how to advocate for myself, how to not let too many people take advantage of me. Now, am I perfect at it? Hell no. Am I perfect at life? Hell no. And my dad is not afraid to let me know when I've messed up and set boundaries. But it's one of those things I believe is part of what makes our relationship so far. Unlike a lot of fathers and sons, we are not afraid to be brutally honest with one another. We are not afraid to sit down and have spirited debate about whatever the issue may be. And I think that's something that every family unit should be able to do. You know, talk and communicate and all that. Now, that does not mean my father is the best communicator. In fact, he sucks at it. And I'm not afraid to tell you he sucks at communicating, but I just know that about him. I know eventually he will say what he has to say. It may take him 2 weeks, and I have a dozen reminders, but eventually he will say what he has to say. And as I said, that is part of what makes his and my relationship so special. Another way actually she has is he's a wizard with a toolbox. And those of you who know me know I can be very, very hard on my equipment, whether it's my wheelchair, whether it's my bed, whether it's the toilet, because I literally pulled toilets up off the floor despite the way I sit on it, and usually he's able to fix 85% of what I messed up. And for that, I am very, very grateful. There are a lot of people in my situation don't have somebody like that. They don't have somebody that can rebuild their wheelchair and build a motorhome so we can travel as a family. I do, and I'm very grateful for it. And I believe if you have somebody like that in your life, you should never ever take them for granted, because someday, I hate to say it, but someday he or she will not be there. So So when they call you and say, do you want to go do something? Don't be afraid to stop whatever you're doing and go do something. Cause you never know if that is whatever you're doing that day might be the last thing you do with that person. And when that day comes, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, it can be really bad. Now, over the years, Fire was known for being a bit of a loudmouth because he was everybody knew I was Steve Marvel, so everybody knew who my daddy was. Because we both went through the same school district this 10 years apart. The night I graduated high school, me and my dad were 22 years apart. He graduated in '86 and I graduated in '08. So I had a reputation at home. And I upheld it, that I also made my own reputation. Cause I was the helpful loudmouth. I was the loudmouth that wanted to help people. There's another piece of my dad is he is not afraid to help people. He is not afraid to give you a place to stay if you're fighting with your wife or your girlfriend, or if you think too much or whatever. He's not afraid to help you out, but you better not throw him over. And if you do, and he feels that you do, he is not afraid to tell you to get the F out. Now, if you do it right, he may give you a second chance. But if you blow it on the second time, he won't give you a third chance. And that is one thing he has instilled in me, is the want and desire to help people. And that is one of my biggest friendships, and I will bend over backwards to help people, and sometimes to my own detriment. And sometimes to my own risk. Sometimes at my own peril, but I do it because I I have a baby heart. I care for people immensely, and I always try to see the good people, the good in people, which is something that both my parents have instilled in me. Instilled in both of them really, but I'm more obvious about how I show it than my sister is. I hope as you guys watch this video that you are able to pull a little bit out of it and apply it to you and your family's relationships to hopefully make it better. I started this thing slowly 2 years ago. I made a lot of people's lives better because of it, and that is why making people's lives better is part of my life. You're welcome to it. I'm my mother. I will see you on the next Half Fruit Towns.